Alright, back here again today to do some more catfish fishing. Down here at this bay area on the river, this pit. There's a current break out there, and I'm fishing with 3-way slip sinker rigs on it. I have a night crawler on this pole, and I'm trying out a half a hot dog on the other pole. I brought some shrimp too to try out. I was killing them yesterday on night crawlers. Just trying to find a real big catfish or carp. Got one nice carp yesterday that was just a little over 3 feet long, and I think 4 of the cats were over 8 pounds, but I didn't get any really big ones. So I'm back here today to try and find a monster. See what happens. It really stacked up on that current break. Right after it flooded up a couple feet, that current break got closer, and I can get to it with these rigs. It's only about 100 feet out. Yeah, this guy. Nice cat to start off. Not a big one, but nice decent one. Seems like they average like around 26 inches usually around here. You know, so if I get one that's 30 plus, it's a rare fish. They're all really chunky though right now. Must have eggs or something. Yeah, it's like around average size, this guy. Cool. Man, I love catfish fishing. It just put up such a good fight. Just an awesome fight. That might be a carp though. He's running for it. Wish he'd run straight out though and not that way. That's right over my other lines. Oh yeah, looks like a carp. Awesome. Carp put up a good fight too. Wouldn't mind catching a big one, you know, like a 40 pounder. I got one yesterday. It was just a little under 30 pounds. It was a pretty decent one. 50 pounder would be awesome. I'm just catching and releasing all these fish today. With one exception as usual. If I get a record, I'll turn that in, because that's what I'm really hunting for. But other than that, I'm just releasing everything. Yeah, I got 8-pound test. I don't know if I said this. I got 8-pound test on these 2 green rods here, and 15-pound test on the bigger rod down the line there. That's the one I'm putting the weird meats on, like shrimp and hot dogs and whatever. I just have night crawlers on these green rods for now. We'll see what works best. Night crawlers are hot so far. I did have one hit on the hot dog though. He ripped it off the hook. Hoping for a bigger cat on the hot dog, but I could definitely see these 6-7 pounders eating the hot dog too, so we'll see what happens. One problem with the, you know, I should be okay with the 8-pound test. Should be able to pull in a 40-pound something or another pretty easy. But the one problem with it is if it keeps taking runs out to the middle and back, that's okay as long as it doesn't get caught up in a tree out there. Years ago when I did this, that happened a lot, and it was really frustrating. I lost some true monsters that way. Way bigger than 30 pounders I lost. Weird. Yeah, I crossed my other line. Shoot. Looks like a carp. Hopefully it won't make a mess here. Not a very big guy. He's jumping though, it's funny. See, that's what happens. They start rolling around when they cross your line, and then it gets all knotted up and stuff. It's a small carp. Try and force him in so I don't get more knotted up here. Shoot, that is quite the knot. What a mess. Yeah, it's a real small carp. 10, 12 pounds, something like that. Just a baby. Come on already. Really wish I just had 3 heavy line rigs. Haven't invested in them yet though, so I gotta use these 8-pound test rigs today. Alright, there he is. Yeah, maybe 10 pounds at best. It's a small guy. Pop him off and release him here. Alright. Starting to wake up, drinking a little caffeine, retied my rigs. That carp really knotted them up bad. I had to retie both of them. Oh shoot, I think he crossed that line now. Man, this didn't happen once yesterday. It's happened twice out of 3 fish so far today. Shoot. Yeah, night crawlers are hot. I switched that one out for shrimp, but it hasn't gotten a hit yet. Might switch back to a hot dog. I don't know. I did get 1 hit on that first hot dog. This feels like a cat. Is that line good? Awesome. Looks like he's off the line. That's good. You know, even if you do save one of the rigs when you cross the lines, if the other rig gets knotted up on the main line instead of, you know, both rigs knotted up together, the main line's still all wiry, and you have to retie it anyway because it'll lose strength. And when you're hunting for monster fish, you need all the strength you can get. You need to rely on your line, of course. Another cat. Another channel cat. Just a small guy. Just getting quite a few that were like 7, 8, 9, 9.5 pounds yesterday, you know. But we'll see how hot it is today since I hit it so hard yesterday. It's a real small guy. Maybe like a 20, 21. Alright, another fish off that current break. It's a little closer than I thought. Right around the same spot it was yesterday. Which makes sense, the water's the same level. Just seemed farther out when the fog was there. Now it burned off. Getting into a little bit past sunrise now. This is a really small fish, whatever it is. Another cat, I'm guessing. Doesn't feel very big at all. Okay, maybe. That might be a carp. That's zooming around really fast. Ah, I found a piece of... found some junk. Shoot. That's the worst. When they find a log, get themselves all jammed up in there. Trying to pull them out. There we go, got him out. Trying to pull him out the way he came in. I don't know. This might be a carp. Catfish haven't been making runs like that last couple days. Clipping bottom a lot. Could be a cat. Jeez. Man. bipolar fighting. One moment he seems really small, next moment he's rip and drag. Just look at my other poles, see if I'm getting hits on them too. That's all him right there. Can't lift him up. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, it's a nice cat. Awesome. Man, why do he feel so small? Maybe it's just coming towards me? I don't know. It's a beauty. It's like a good sized head. Could be, sometimes they look bigger underwater though, the water magnifies them and whatever. This isn't exactly the best pole for him to be caught on though. Especially after he went in those logs and junk. It's never a good thing. So it can cut your leader real fast. Really wear it down. It's definitely the best one in the morning so far. Not a monster, but a nice one. Nice thick guy. I'll go get some measurements on him. Weigh him. He's 27 1/4 and either 8 pounds 14 ounces or 8 pounds 15 ounces. Scales fluttering around. So just a hair under 9 pounds. Real fat guy. That's why I've been getting a lot of them. Seem like they have eggs. Like this is a spawning ground or something. And there he goes. Something on the shrimp. Oh, it's a turtle. It's a weird. I don't know what type of turtle that is. I used to know turtles and other things like, you know, snakes and salamanders and whatever really well, but I've forgotten what types of turtles there are. There's some weird ones around here. That is cool. Alright. There you go, turtle. Free. Weird, he's rolling around in like a really weird way. I haven't caught a sucker yet in the last couple of days. Years ago when I did this, I caught some pretty big suckers. They were like 22, 23 inches. Some were like 20, 21. Bigger ones were pushing 23 though. So I'm waiting for that to happen again. I don't think this is a sucker though. Probably a really tiny carp. Could be wrong though. Yep, I'm wrong. It's a catfish, I think. A real dark one. That's the first one this trip that doesn't have a huge belly on it. It's like this is like a male or something. It's just a total guess, but I bet you maybe. That's a thin one. Real thin channel cat. Alright. Slowed down for a while. Starting to think I should just hit another pull for bass or something. This is getting pretty slow. See what happens. Maybe I'll do that and then come back. I don't know. Just for a couple hours. Maybe. Another catfish. Sweet. Changed all 3 rigs of night crawlers because they seem to be doing better. And they weren't getting turtles too. It's getting more big cats yesterday, or not big, but you know, more in the upper 20s, and today I'm getting more in the lower 20s, seems like. There's a catfish. Alright. Another channel cat. Got wrapped up in a little bit of junk there. Coming though, just barely. Man, if that's him, he's got a little weight to him. If he doesn't have a bunch of sticks or something on him. Pretty sure that's him. So he's moving around a lot. Might be something on the line though. Hard to tell. Either way, that rod's bending. That ain't no low 20s cat, put it that way. Oh baby. Yeah, a little bit of weight. He's getting lighter. What happened? Getting lighter as he gets closer. Still ain't no low 20s cat, I'd say, but ain't a monster either. Monster would be a real struggle on this setup, man. It'd be like a half-hour deal, you know. That wouldn't just be hork him in. Alright, he's getting a little weight again. Just like that last decent cat. That one that was almost 9 pounds. It's hard to tell. I'm a little tired today though too. I'm not judging him the best. That's for sure. One last obstacle besides all the stumps and junk is this ledge here. It's all flooded. Normally there's a sharp drop off, but it's underwater right now so you can't see it. But clipping on that can not be good sometimes. Can really catch on that. The line might be all abraded from catching that junk there. Yeah, he's got a little weight to him. He's got a little weight to him, man. He's catching on junk too. Shoot. Whenever that rod goes pop, that's him catching on something underwater and then getting off of it. Or the line catching, which is worse, you know. All that mud's making that drag work funny. Gotta keep him out of that log there too. Feels pretty good, this cat. If he is a cat, I think he's a cat. Just heavy, staying down and heavy. Like that last one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah. Shoot. Of course, I get the nicest one to wrap up in the junk and whatever. Just gotta wear them out, if that's even possible. I hope that leader isn't all cut up. Shoot. Oh, been working for this cat for 2 days. This might be the one. This might be double digits pounds. I don't know. I didn't really get a good look at him yet, but he looks pretty hefty. If he is a cat. Looks sort of pale yellow. Not really carpish. I saw a sharp V-tail on him. I don't know. I didn't get a good look yet. Wait, it's heavy. Might be a carp. That might be why. Yeah, might be a carp. Yeah, he's a carp. That's why. Okay, that explains a lot. Thought he was a cat. I don't know. Not judging him too well today. Alright, yeah. Put a little more pressure on him because he's just a carp. I want to get him in faster. Yeah, not a big one either. Would have been good size if he was a cat, but not that big for a carp. He ain't no 30-pounder, that's for sure. Bigger than the last one by a little, but not that big. Pretty small guy. I casted out a whole hot dog and something took it right away. A whole hot dog. I guess it's not that crazy, but it's just funny. And like I threaded it up with a snell to keep it whole, so it's a really ugly setup. Really heavy line. Nothing, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Nothing, that might be it. I don't know what that is. Some of these catfish are running fast, so I should just stop guessing. Usually when they run fast it seems like they're carp, but today a lot of these, you know, normally when I get cats they don't run that fast. But it's another cat. Awesome. This drag's really bad. It's one problem, but the action of the rod is good, that it absorbs a lot of this crap that the drag won't make up for because it's so sticky. Really medium, slow action rod. Yeah, another beauty. It's not a tiny one. Yeah. I guess what I was trying to say is this cat definitely wasn't line shy. I don't think they normally are, but this one definitely wasn't. Sweet. That's a little better one. More like what I was getting into yesterday. More often. A lot more like this. Go. Nice decent one on a whole hot dog there. Swallowed it. Big belly. Beauty. He's 27 1/4, just like that one earlier, but a little bit lighter. 8 pounds 3 ounces. One cool thing about him though I noticed is he doesn't have an eye, and looks like the skin grew over it. And he's missing a whisker too. Cool. Getting a hit on the shrimp. Awesome. Got one type of bait on each pole now. You know, shrimp on this one of course, and Hot dog on the middle and night crawler on the far end there. This might be a carp. This feels pretty heavy. Also feels like he's stuck in junk. There we go. This is one of the light line rods, so gotta play him. Might be a carp. Who knows? Seems like it's slowing down a little bit. You know, fish every hour or so, roughly. It's getting lighter, coming towards me. Man. Finally got something on this shrimp. I've been using it for a couple weeks. Now it's funny, I don't usually have like great success with all the super famous catfish baits. I have good success with really weird ones down here. I mean, this is like a strange stretch of the river though. There's a lot of garbage in it and sewage and other nasty crap, so I don't know if the fish smell things differently or something, but I usually have a lot better success with like raw chicken and stuff than chicken livers and shrimps. This is the first solid fish I've gotten on a shrimp in the last, since I started using them. It's been a while. This might be a nice catfish. If it is a cat, it's probably better than the other ones I've been getting. I mean, not by a ton, but feels solid. If it's a carp, I mean, I don't know. Feels more like a cat though, but I've been guessing wrong all day, so I wouldn't take my word for it. He's putting up a solid fight though. Just gotta make sure he doesn't scar up the line so he snaps. Don't want that. This is a pretty serious fish. Feels like a cat. He's going in circles in weird ways. Got him way out there in the deeper spot. I was thinking maybe, like all these fish pretty much came off the current break. There's a slow current and then a fast current. I've been casting right into that break every time with these 3-way slip sinker rigs. But, yeah, it's a cat. Not a bad one. Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, I've been casting on this current break, but I cast it to the deeper spot of the current break to get this guy on this shrimp. It's a nice cat. Might be best one of the day, maybe. Around the same size as the other ones. I don't know. I'll go measure them. 26 and a half and 7 pounds 9 ounces. Another decent one. Not quite as fast as the others. Man, that's funny. I casted this out for half hour, 45 minutes. Nothing hit it. I casted it out with a fresh one for probably maybe 10 seconds. Maybe. And something picked it up. A shrimp, that is. It's definitely a fish. Wow. It's weird. Fishing's weird sometimes. That is really funny. Shrimps are doing pretty well. Looks like a cat. A little smaller one, kind of feisty. Yeah, small guy. Low 20s. There's another one on the shrimp. It's funny how much of a difference 5 feet can make. I've noticed doing this a couple years ago and this time too. It really helps to, I don't know if you can see the current separation there. Over like the course of 5 feet, it goes from almost no current to really fast current, you know, pretty fast current. It helps to cast it into the, just barely into the fast current. I don't know if that means it's resting in the fast current by the time it gets to the bottom, because it's probably more towards me, but that is a big trick, because otherwise you'll still get hits if you put it on the slow side, but not as many. That's one thing I noticed for sure. Just a small detail. I think I was a little too much on the slow side this last hour. It's now 5 minutes in. I got 2 hits. Yeah, he went under it. Under the line there. That's good. Better than the tangle. Still haven't caught a big one yet. Best one these last 2 days has been 9 pounds. 9 pounds and I think 6 ounces yesterday. And I got another one yesterday that was over 9, and the one today was just a hair under 9. Nothing really big though, just really short, really fat ones, you know. 27 and a halfs. They're just really girthy with eggs or something. Still waiting for like a 34 with eggs. That would be awesome. I know some guys upstream from here. I met them one night. They showed me a picture on their phone. They got a 36 that was 25 pounds one night last summer on a hot dog. I know a guy, I met him a couple of years ago here. He told me, at least, I don't know if he was telling the truth or not, but supposedly he got a 22 pounder. I don't know how long it was, but he said it was 22 pounds. He got it on a marshmallow right here. Or right over there on the bank. As funny as that is. The cats hit all sorts of weird junk. This one's better in low 20s, I'd say. He's putting up a decent fight. Not a monster, but feels like another good one. Mid, maybe a little bit above mid-20s. Cookie cutter 26, 27s, man. Can't complain. Definitely put up a good fight. All that mud gets in the reel though, man, makes this line all dusty. Not good. Doesn't make it too much weaker, but it makes it a little bit weaker, I think. Makes it less smooth when it's going through the guides. It's not a good thing. Yeah, it's definitely gotta be a cat. He's doing the thing where he goes in little circles, swimming around, trying to find the... Don't go under the line, please. That's the one thing I don't want. No more tangles in the lines. Those are really nasty. They take an hour to fix. Not really an hour, but like 20 minutes to retie both the rigs. He's putting up a good fight. Doesn't feel super heavy, but it feels strong. Sometimes they just have a ton of weight and they just give up and come in, but they still bend the rod like that just because of the dead weight. This guy's kind of the opposite, I think. He's not super heavy, but he's a strong guy. He's got a lot of spirit. I could be wrong though. It's hard to guess. I haven't even seen him yet. Or it could be dead on, I don't know. It looks nice. It's not a bad cat. One of the better ones of the day. Nice solid channel. Right. Measure them, weigh them quick, and back to you with a release. Okay. I haven't been able to measure that other one yet, or weigh him, so I put him in a puddle because this pole started going off quick. I don't want him to spool me or take me into some junk. That other one's pretty good. I measured him. I didn't mean to say that. Holy cow. Okay. Here's a serious fish. This is what I'm talking about right here. Heck yeah. I feel junk on him too though. It's not good. I feel a stick. Sticks are not good. Something sawing the line. Oh, shoot. That's what I was trying to avoid. Anyway, I measured that last one. I didn't weigh him yet. That's what I meant to say. I think he's like 27 3/4 or 28, so he's one of the longest ones of the trip for sure. Got like 3 of them yesterday that were that length, 27 1/2, 27 3/4. I didn't weigh him yet though, but he's probably solid. He might be 9 pounds, I don't know, something like that. He's in that little puddle over there, doing just fine. Oh man, these shrimps are hot, man. This one's been out for like an hour and it just went off. I was about to, they keep going off right when I'm about to change them. Like I was going in a line, boom, boom, boom. Oh man, weird. This fish must be moving around a lot or something because it's just like erratic. There's no real pattern to how they're hitting. Some of them are hitting immediately and not in the same spots, and some of them are hitting after an hour. Not a very good pattern going on. This is another pretty good fish. These shrimps are doing their job. Oh, this one's got a little weight to it. Yeah. Fast action rod, and it's been a little more than it should be, so only medium power though, but feels at least as good as the other cats I've been catching. Oh, if it is a cat. Who the hell knows here? Could be almost anything in this river. Most likely a cat though. Good fishing, man. Good fishing. Oh man. Haven't had one scream drag quite like that yet though. Had that a couple years ago. Some of them really just rip on me. Take it way out, 3/4 of the way out, you know, and then end up in a tree out there. That's what sucks when that happens. You lose the biggest fish of the trip after trying for days and getting sick over it and crap. That always sucks, but a little better prepared this year. I think this is a cat. It's going in little circles. Alright, easy on him. Oh yeah, another nice cat. 2 in a row. Getting closer to a big one. Nice ones, but not giants. Oh heck yeah. Another beauty. Oh. Nice fat one. Oh yeah. Alright, that one just went in the puddle too, because this one just went off. Oops, forgot about that. Crazy. Crazy. Triple header, man. Triple header. Oh, it's been a while since I had one of those. After an hour of nothing, 3 in a row. Just gotta put your shrimps in the right place. Oh, getting tired. Beauties, man. 7, 8, 9 pounders. I didn't weigh either of them yet. First one was just under 28, I think, inches, and the second one looks like it's a 27 or so. They're probably 7 to 9. I'll have a triple release in a minute. This one doesn't feel like a monster. It feels around the same size as those ones, I'm guessing. And this shrimp, it wasn't working this well earlier in the morning. I left it out in the sun and the flies got all over and crap, and I don't think that's why it's working better now, but it is something that I did to it. Not on purpose. That's why I'm using it all of a sudden on all 3 of them. I guess it was a good choice. I just wanted to use it up before maggots got on it, but not a bad choice, I guess. I'm getting triple headers. This drag's so sticky. So sticky. Glad this rotted bendy. Sticky drag. Oh. Yeah, just craziness. Good fishing. No monsters, but a lot of solid catfish. Putting up a good fight. Another beauty, man. Look at that guy. Just beauties. It might be a little bigger. Oh. Alright, all 3 poles are out of the water now. So, time to go weigh these guys and then release them. Right after I lift this guy up for you. This guy might be the biggest of the 3. Might be the biggest of the trip. This guy could be 10 pounds or more. I don't know. Looks really thick. Oh yeah. That's probably the best one. Time to release the catfish from the triple header. Smallest one is 26 3/4. I think it's this one. 8 pounds 8 ounces. Big guts on all of them, man. Release this guy, of course. Release all of them today. And each day I've been coming down here. A little bit shallow though, because it's flooded. There he goes. Second biggest one out of the triple header is 27 3/4. Tied for second longest of the trip, I think, with yesterday's fish or something like that. It's 9 pounds 3 ounces. So nice solid channel cat. And the third one, the biggest one, the one I got on the white rod, that triple header is the biggest one of the trip so far. 29 3/4, and with a massive gut, it's 11 pounds 12 ounces. So if I were to kill this fish, I'm not going to do that, but if I were to, I could get an Angler Achievement Award for New York for it, because all it has to be is 10 pounds for that. So around here, that's a big fish. That's what I usually label my videos as. So this one's a beauty, just a hefty fish. Not terribly long, but really, really stocky and fat. She really wants to get out here too. There she goes.